and also the African American school board officials statewide and nationwide. He's the founder of MS Global Partners. He's the CEO of Genesis Research. He's an entrepreneur. He's got a lot of bravado. One thing that he does that I do like is he mediates gang disputes, which is a great thing. And that takes a lot of bravado. He's had a lot of national acclaim for doing that, and we thank him for being here. Regent Price, thank you so much for being with us. And I don't want to take too much time because I don't want to have a technical issue to come up. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Bledsoe. And I'll be brief. I just want to thank the Congresswoman for her words and thank everybody today for the excellent job everyone has done. I've been listening for about the last 45 minutes, and there's technical difficulties, but I just want to say thank you again, and also tell you about the future. And an ambassador, she was wonderful. She was great. I can't wait to meet her in person and to share with everybody something that Dean Bledsoe and Dr. Madison and I have been working on for about a year. When I first got on the board, I had a conversation with our former president, Dr. Austin Lane, and our provost, Dr. Harris, about what I would like to do for Texas Southern University and take us to the next level and help generation of students to whom we will never meet. So when they came to Dallas, I talked to Dr. Lane and his administration team, as well as our athletic director, Kevin Granger, I laid out a proposal for Texas Southern University to expand our university into 6 different countries on the continent of Africa. And since the United States have universities throughout the world, it was just eye-opening that the United States really don't have any partner universities on the continent of Africa. So through the hard work of Mr. Bledsoe and our provost, Dr. Harris, who's done a magnificent job, they crafted our plan, worked our plan, and believe it or not, we're in the middle of a bad epidemic around the world, but out of this sinful disease came out some jewels for Texas Southern University. Now that we had to go to online learning, online curriculum, that was one of our snags when we first talked about opening up satellite universities across the world, was our online system at the university. But because of COVID-19, we was forced to fine tune our system at TSU. Right. So now we can use our systems around the world. So we have targeted 6 countries to open up satellite universities. And one of our goals is to establish at these capitals in these countries that Dean Bledsoe and Provost and our administration and Dr. Maddox all came together and targeted. These are the 6 countries, Regent Price, we need to target. We want to have at least 10,000 students per country affiliated with Texas Southern University. And at the same time, we want to teach our students here at Texas Southern University how to conduct commerce in those 6 countries in Africa. One thing that we've noticed, and one thing I noticed, and I presented to Mr. Bledsoe, our dean, and everyone else, I explained to them that historically, every race in the United States has a bona fide relationship from the country of their ancestors or their origins, but one. The African American community has a tourist relationship with the country of our ancestors. We tour it, but we don't have a bona fide relationship or financial relationship. And as I expressed to everybody, most of the African American women in the United States, when they, hello?
I think you're on.
Okay, so can you hear me? Hello?
We can hear you. I think there must be a live mic.
Okay, so
and what people are still coming. That's what's happening. Okay, you're fine.
So one of our goals that I laid out to Dean Bledsoe and our team at the university is I would like to create 1,000 millionaires from Texas Southern University over the next 5 to 10 years. 1,000 of our students, we would like to work with them to become millionaires. Texas Southern University is located in the hub of energy for the United States in the city of Houston. And as the dean and the Provost Harris and I talked about it, let's partner with all the energy companies in the Houston market and develop systems that we can train our sweethearts at Texas Southern University how to conduct commerce and energy business on the continent of Africa, the 6 countries that we select. And also, Dean Bledsoe and Provost Harris has put together a tremendous curriculum for our brothers and sisters on the continent of Africa. So when they graduated from Texas Southern University at their particular country, they'll have a United States degree. So although Marcus Garvey talked about this in 1930s and 40s, for some reason, it did not happen. And for some reason, we don't have United States universities on the continent of Africa. They may have a satellite here or a program there, but we want to have our footprint on the continent of Africa. Now, what we're attempting to do will bless children who we'll never meet. As I told Mr. Bledsoe and our former president, Dr. Austin Lane, and our provost, we will never meet the people we're going to bless. But it's past time for African Americans to have a bona fide relationship from the countries of their original origin and their ancestry. So this is our proposal. This is what we've been working on for a year, and we're ready, really close to launch. I've had the privilege of briefing our governor and his chief of staff last October. They're on board 100%. I had the honor of briefing our senator, our U.S. senator this past February, John Cornyn. I briefed him and his administration staff. They were on board 100%. They like this proposal, and they want to know what can they do from the federal side to support this. I had an opportunity to talk to a few people in the State Department who have African initiatives, and they're excited about this opportunity, how they can work with Texas Southern University. So this is a very unique time. It's Juneteenth. Is a special day, and this is a special day for me to announce what we've been working on for about a year. And once again, I just want to give a lot of love and kudos to Dr. Mattis and Dean Bledsoe and Provost Harris, who've done a magnificent and yeoman job. I know I'm leaving a couple of my staff members and wonderful talent at Texas Southern off my list right now, and I apologize, but they've done a great job preparing us to do something that should have been done a long time ago. We have over 100 HBCUs in the United States, and HBCUs should have been throughout the continent of Africa a long time ago. So since Juneteenth is the last state, recognized the last state to free the slaves, when we got the message, the Bible says in the scriptures, the last should become the first. So Texas Southern is going to be the first one to do the right thing on the continent of Africa.
Regent, that is such tremendous news. That is really fantastic to hear that commitment.